don't not kn0w what he's expecting. Bernie Ecclestone wades into Lewis Hamilton racism row. An interview with Nelson from last year has recently surfaced, which sees the Brazilian racer using racist terms to describe Lewis. As the 37-year-old calls for change, Good Morning Britain's kn0w and Ben Shepherd spoke to Bernie about his views on Thursday's ITV show, but he defended Nelson and said he didn't know what Lewis was expecting. "I've known Nelson for an awfully long time," the 91-year-old remarked. "Even up to a couple of weeks ago I was with him, and it's not the sort of thing Nelson would say meaning something bad. Very often these things get said, and he's Brazilian. When he came to England he didn't speak any English, so he probably picked up the English sense of humor, and he probably thinks lots of things that he says which might upset us, to him is nothing." He added, Nelson would never go out of his way to say anything bad, before adding he is surprised Lewis hasn't brushed it aside. He continued, "I don't know what you can do about stopping people saying something that, at the time, would appear to be appropriate to them, but it may not be in reality. You can't start making rules of what people can say and can't say, and I don't know what sort of reaction he is expecting." Ben pointed out, "You can condemn it though, Bernie. You're a voice of authority within the sport, a former boss of Formula One, so you can come out and say this just has no place in our sport." Bernie then questioned Ben, asking, "So if somebody asked you, what would you do? Tell me what you'd do." Baffled, the presenter replied, "I mean my opinion on this. Bernie, I've got no credibility in the world of Formula One, I'm just a journalist asking you a question. You're the man that created this sport, it's become what it is today. So your opinion is far more relevant and far more important than mine." "I haven't got an opinion," Bernie replied bluntly. Ben had explained earlier that the word Nelson used throws back to an archaic mindset. "It's just not appropriate," he added. Bernie responded, "Well, it's probably not appropriate with us. I don't know what the reaction is in Brazil." He then compared the slurs to people making remarks about someone's weight. He added, "I'm surprised that Lewis hasn't just brushed it aside. But he's now come out and Nelson has apologized. Everybody should be happy." "Well, he isn't," Kate replied. "He said that further action needs to be taken. That it's symbolic of an out-of-touch mindset. Some people are arguing that Formula One has had criticism about sexism in certain places. And also lots of controversy over taking the knee. Is that something you recognize in your beloved sport, that there is an out-of-date mindset that has to change?" "I think the world has an out-of-date mindset, not just the sport," Bernie responded. A spokesperson for Formula One told Express.co.uk, "The comments made by Bernie Ecclestone are his personal views and are in very stark contrast to the position of the modern values of our sport.